Hey guys, welcome back. So in this video, I will be sharing my experience on Margaritaville at Sea Paradise, which is a 2-day cruise that leaves from the port of Palm Beach in Florida and goes to Freeport. So in this video, I will be discussing everything day one related. So that includes embarkation, getting on the ship, prices that we paid for everything, as well as the entertainment the first night, food the first night, and I will also be doing a walkthrough. Let's dive right on in. We booked an interior cabin and it was $149 each and an additional $94.40 in taxes, making the total $486.80. Now, we also purchased the Faster Chill VIP package. Upon arrival, they will take you to a VIP lounge where you will wait and get on the ship first. It is crowded. I will say this terminal is not as organized as like Carnival, Royal Caribbean. So I think it was 100% worth paying the $94 for 2 people. So upon check-in, they give you these VIP wristbands. They also give you this envelope, which has your 2 room keys. There is a QR code that you can scan on there for the schedule, and I'll show you that in just a second. It had showtime reservation, which is included in this VIP package, internet instructions, preferred dinner seating, all of that. So again, I 1000% think that this VIP package was worth it. They also give you a sheet of paper which has the short excursions listed on there. So while you're waiting, you can go ahead and book those if you want to. All of this also can be found on the website. So let me show you guys what that looks like once you pull it up. When you scan the QR code that is on your room card, this pops up where you can see the excursions, the dining options, the activity schedule, all of that. So let me guys show you what the activity schedule looked like for our specific cruise. And we did go on this cruise in the beginning of May 2024. All right, so I will say they were running late in terms of getting us on the cruise ship. It was something about people still being on there and the process being slower. But when it was time for us to get on, it was a pretty smooth and easy process. We also purchased the premium beverage package, which was $113.05. So in total, prior to stepping on the ship, we did pay $806.95 for 2 people. The first place we went to was to our muster station, and then we got our premium beverage wristbands. So there is a super long line. Tip number 1, whenever you get on the cruise ship, go to your muster station, check that off the list. If you purchased a beverage package, stand in that line because it will be long. So this is the arcade. I will say it is a lot smaller than a lot of other arcades on major cruise ships, but again, it has a lot of the necessities that you may need, especially with this being a smaller cruise ship. So this was kind of just like a hangout area. They had board games, they had Jenga, but mind you, when I say board games, I mean like 5 options, which isn't bad. I wasn't there to play games, so hey, if it's for you, it's for you. It's not necessarily for me, but they had this space. I think they had like 8 books there if you wanted to read as well. If anything, you could at least sit there and look outside at the view. So I had a kids club. Now I could not record inside just because there were kids in there, but this is also an option if you're bringing children. Now again, we did book an interior room. The link to the full room tour can be found down below, so make sure you check that out. Overall, my impressions of the room were that it was fairly clean. It was also really spacious. The one and only issue that we had was with the sink not draining. But again, check out that full video to see my impressions and to also see the full room tour. A tip that I will give you guys is as soon as you get on the ship, if you're hungry, there's the buffet and there's also the cheeseburger in paradise area. I would go for the cheeseburgers because the line in the buffet was extremely long. But again, if you purchase the VIP package, you'll get on the ship faster. I was not the biggest fan of the buffet food on the first day for lunch. Everything was just kind of bland and dry. So we did end up going to the cheeseburger spot right after. But I will show you guys what the breakfast buffet looks like and also lunch the second day. This was the adults only pool. I was not impressed with any of the pools on this ship. Again, smaller ship, it is what it is. I didn't use the pools or the jacuzzis, but they are there. Day one, they also had live music at the Euphoria Lounge. So this is what the beverage menu looks like. Do also have gift shops. Another tip, the store hours, they are open until midnight, which is really nice. So if you want to do shopping, I would highly recommend that you do it later at night. Now on this floor, they also have the pizzeria as well as the coffee shop. Both of these are additional. They are not included in the all-inclusive package. So I did not try any of these out, but I heard they were really good. also had a teens club for ages 13 to 17. Day one, I did notice that a few things did not start at the time that they said they would, according to the schedule. For example, getting on the cruise ship, that was delayed like 2 hours, so we sat in the VIP lounge for 2 hours. The Sailaway party, it kind of started on time, but we actually did not sail away till hours later. But great entertainment, 10 out of 10, I would say. I had a blast during the Sailaway party. I think in terms of entertainment, Margaritaville has some of the best shows and entertainment that I have seen. And again, I've been on Royal Caribbean, I've been on Carnival. This is just my personal opinion, is they have some really talented entertainers who get the crowd hype, all of that. So I truly don't think that the entertainment will disappoint. We also had a gym and spa on the ship. To use the fitness center, it was no additional fee, but for the massages and a lot of the spa items, you did have to pay additional. After we walked around for a little bit, we did go back to our room and we also got ready for dinner. The first night we did have dinner at Finn's. So your options are the buffet, fins, or cheeseburger in paradise, which are at no additional cost. The pizzeria, the steakhouse, the coffee shop, and in-room dining do cost extra. So again, we have not spent any additional money than what we paid for prior to getting on the ship so far. Again, this is an older cruise ship. It's not luxury. It doesn't necessarily give luxury, which is completely okay, because as long as you know what you signed up for, you will be fine. I was thoroughly impressed with how this cruise ship looked. I think we've all seen so many bad reviews on it that like you never necessarily know what to expect. But from my personal experience, this isn't paid, nothing. Like I'm doing this for free 99. I was fairly impressed with how this cruise ship looked. You can only receive 2 appetizers, 1 entree, and 1 dessert. If you want multiple entrees, there is an additional fee. So another tip would be to either, if you're up for paying, go you. Eat at Finn's, and then if you were still hungry, maybe go to the buffet or pay for the pizzeria, the steakhouse, any of the other options. After that, we did go see a show. The only 2 options I believe they had for that night was the live music at Euphoria, which I just showed you, and this show. So because we had the VIP package, we had reserved seating on the floor, and we just had to be there by a certain time. Shows on both nights were absolutely amazing, and they were not the same. So I do highly recommend going to both shows on both nights. There's only one time. They don't have back-to-back shows or multiple in the same night. There's just the one time. So make sure that you make it out. There are a few clips that are about to play of the show. Unfortunately, copyright can't necessarily play the sound, but definitely sit back and enjoy. They also have a nightclub. You must be 18 years or older to enter, and it is called Hemisphere. I did not get footage of this. I popped in for like 2 minutes and I was exhausted, but it looked like everyone was having a good time. So if that's something that you're into, definitely check it out. They also have the casino, and past the casino is where karaoke is located in the very back. So we did check that out just a little bit. That is all that I have for you guys for day 1. Again, stay tuned for part 2, where I will discuss more pricing, more fees. I will show you guys the cheeseburger in paradise food area, the buffet, excursions in Freeport. Entertainment and food is different on the second night as well. So make sure that you're subscribed and that your notification bell is on. I will see you guys in part 2.